Microphone check. I didn't have my microphone plugged in, man. But now it is. Howling, what's happening? Hamdi 1010. Can y'all hear me? Is my audio good now? I don't think $100 max plan is enough. It's not, man. You need at least the 200. Alright. Man, you've been doing a lot of vibe coding, I guess, if you hit the $100 max plan limits. Alright, hold up. Are we ready? Are we ready? Been slacking on the LeetCode because I'm vibing everything. Dang. What are you vibe coding, man? Are you working on Discord bot or something? Or is it something else? Alright, let's see where we're at, man. We gotta do the virtual contest of the bi-weekly. And then I guess I should do the daily problem. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? Man, I'm happy you got back your username. Because I keep calling you Steven Sagiball, even if it's been like years since you had to change your name. Just for you? Hey, thanks. Zoom Venom, what's poppin', man? Alright. You guys ready for action? Here we go. What are we doing first? Oh yeah, Hamdi 1010. You say the chair looks comfy? The chair's alright, man. I don't think I'd buy it again if I could go back in time. About to munch on some dinner. Very nice. My week was good. I think I got a lot done. Just hanging out now on the weekend. Doing LeetCode, I guess. Alright. What should we do? Should we do chair? What kind of chair is this? It's a Hayworth Fern Halo edition or something. Discord bot for a bit, then cleaning up my machines, automating work stuff, and now I'm messing with MCPs. So are you vibe coding for work, basically? Is everyone at work vibe coding? I hear everybody everywhere is vibe coding, man. I don't know if it's true or not. But I can't imagine people aren't vibe coding. Oh, look at that. March 1st for LeetCode. Daily problem. Hey. Where's my, Hold up. Insights explained. Are you here? No. I don't even know. Where's my YouTube chat, man? Streaming on YouTube is so strange, man. I swear. It never gives me the same chat. It's like I always gotta find some specific YouTube chat for each stream. You know, in Twitch, it's always the same chat room. And I don't even know if I'm live on YouTube. Am I? Yeah, I think I am live on YouTube. Inside explained. Alright, this is a real comment. Yeah, you work in finance. Yeah, why are you here, man? We're about to do some LeetCoding. FTB lag, thank you very much for the hydrates. Chairs. Dang, I saw it 6 minutes. Double hydrate, man. Sorry, double chairs. So sorry, FTB lag. That's one hydrate. Here's another one. Cheers. All right, now we can get to the daily problem. Partitioning into minimum number of decibinary numbers. What is a decibinary number? A decimal number is called decibinary if each of its digits is either 0 or 1 without any leading zeros. For example, 101 and 110 are decibinary, while 112 and 3001 are not. Given a string n that represents a positive decimal integer, return the minimum number of positive decibinary numbers needed so that they sum up to n. Sounds crazy. I just saw a chair named Liber Novo Omni and felt it comfy. So I'm in the mood for looking up chairs now. Hey, my favorite chair of all time has to be the Herman Miller Aeron. I got the classic version. I have the remastered version. I think I like the classic version more, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's because I have a headrest on my own, and I don't have a headrest on my remastered. But yeah, a good chair is worth it, man, especially the older you get. I think people who do LeetCode are so cool. Hey, Inside explains. It's not just... You don't just think it, man. It is a fact that people who do LeetCode are so cool. Alright, so... what are they saying? Return the minimum number of positive decibinary numbers needed so that they sum up to n. I guess... man, this is trippy. So, alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we gotta generate... I don't know what I'm thinking yet. Minimum numbers. So it looks like we should take the largest binary number that we can, and then keep taking the largest and just going one digit smaller each time until we get to the n. But man, the length is so long, so I'm unsure. I'm unsure, man. Let me think about it some more. So this one they say it's 3. This one they say 9. This one is 8. Here's something I immediately notice. This starts with a 3. This answer is 3. This starts with an 8. This answer is 8. But this starts with a 2. This answer is 9. Let me think. Dang, look at that. 88.8 acceptance rate. It must be so easy. Like, it must be the easiest problem out there, man. How come it's not obvious to me right now? Norwegian Oiler, what's happening? Return the minimum number of possible, or the minimum number of positive decibinary numbers needed so that sum to n. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be a woman? No. What? You would have short hair? What do you mean? What are you talking about, man? A woman with short hair instead of a guy with long hair? Yeah, I've never thought about that, man. Until when you just asked me the question now, it was probably the first time it has ever crossed my mind. I don't think it's the same, though. There are so many... well, is it? I'd say there are more women with short hair than men with long hair. I don't know if that's true, but I just have a feeling it's true. Anyways, dang, 88%. So, all right, this long ass number, man. If I can figure out this long ass number, then we're all good. So I'd say for sure we need 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like all ones, right? But then if I subtract that, how do you subtract all of that? Man, they won't even do it for me at Google. Do I have to do it myself? All right, 1. Man, I can't subtract that. It's too much. But I'll try. Does your wife ever get jealous because your hair is magnificent? I don't know if she gets jealous, man. I don't know. All right, how do you do subtraction? Do you go from this side like 5, 3, 2, 1, 7, 0, 8, and then, man, this would be like 9, 5, 2, 7. Wait, 9. What? Man, I got so confused where I'm supposed to be right now. Man, I can't do it. Oh, FTV lag. Thank you so much for... Wait, shit. All right, so now that's one time. Another time, I guess... Man, do I have to do it again? How do you do that so fast? Chat intelligence, yeah. Seems like I need to go back to school for arithmetic because it's too long for me. Man, should I ask FTV lag to calculate that one more time? 6. This would be 9, and then that would be 6, right? Wait, I'm like right here. I'm right here right now. All right, 8, 4, 8, 0, 6, 7. Wait, 0, 0, 6, 7, and then 8. Oh man, this is so hard, man. All right, I'm right here. And then I guess this would be like 9, and then 3, and then 2, 1, 5. All right, there we go, man. Jesus. All right, that's 2 times, and then we got to do it. Oh shit. Is this problem too hard for me? It's funny to watch, man. It is actually difficult. So we just keep. I'm not doing this 9 times, but is this what we basically do? We just keep one. All right, you know what? I think it must be that way. Avoid negative. Hold on, man. Hold on. All right. All right. This is too much. I'm gonna do a shorter number. Even though it says 8 times though, man. It literally says 8 times. So how come this time is 9? Maybe it's like 7 plus 2 is 9, so it works. It must be something like that, you know. So you need at least 3 there. So 2 of them would take off that, and then this one it's like highest digit basically. Yeah, but this one is 2. Oh, the highest digit in the whole thing? No. Cause dang, Leet Whale, what's happened? Is it the highest digit? Man, did you just ruin the thing for me, Liquid Surya? You might have. Unfortunately, it seems like it might be the highest digit. I wonder how long it would have taken me to realize that. Only the highest digit. Ruined. Alright, no worries, man. It happens. Don't you worry, Liquid Surya. Problem sucked anyways. Actually, thank you for ruining this one, since it's not an algorithm that I know. Alright, how are we gonna remember the maximum character? Maybe I'll just say 0. So now how do you translate it to code? I'm about to do it right now. Here we go. How did so many people get that? Wait. Is this gonna work? Yes, it should. Let me see what I did. However, when I saw this 4 years ago. Let's see. Dang, look at that. It's the same thing. So whatever I did back then looks like we need some predictions for chat checks. Oh, like when I say, will this code pass? Yes or no? Yeah, maybe next time. Anyways, I don't know if I like that problem too much. How can I think more algorithmically like that? Wait, like what? Not like me, man. Not like me for that problem. That problem, I don't think I did too well on. But anyways, I missed the bi-weekly contest this morning. So I'll do the virtual. I shouldn't say I missed it, man. Because when I say I missed it, it implies that I was planning to take it. I was not planning to take the dang bi-weekly contest. But I was planning to take the virtual. Alright, here we go, man. About to start this virtual. Smallest pairs with the difference frequencies. You're given an integer array nums. Consider all pairs of distinct values x and y from nums such that x less than y and x and y have different frequencies in nums. Among all such pairs, choose the pair with the smallest possible x value. If multiple pairs have the same x, choose the one with the smallest possible y. Return an integer array xy. If no valid pair exists, return -1, -1. The frequency of value x is the number of times it occurs in the array. Dang. This problem is marked as easy, but it sounds a little confusing. Wait. Yeah, and variants like compile fails, submitted with accepts. Yeah, it's been a while. I used to do these more often. I will try to do them more often again. FTB lag. Alright. Man, FTB lag. Nice to see you sending some messages, you know. When are you returning to the workforce? A blink, hopefully never, man. Hopefully I never have to go back to work. But we'll see. Wait. Let me think about this problem. So, distinct frequencies and the minimum X. So, these have the same frequencies. Man, what? Should I just... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. It's easy. I'm just going to do a dang brute force. Right? But first, I will remember the frequencies of each number. All right, here we go. And now I'm going to say if the frequency of nums I is not equal to the frequency of nums j, that means it is a candidate for the best possible answer. Wait, how do I do this, man? Do I say, all right, if, all right, so if we get in this if statement, that means it's a candidate, right? And then we gotta be like, if x is equal to this, that means the x's are the same and we should take the minimum y. Of y and nums j. But if x is less, no. If nums I is less than x, that means we gotta take that pair. Right? Am I tripping, man? I think I'm not tripping, but we'll see. So we take that pair by just pretty much x is equal to nums I and y is equal to nums j. Yeah? Can I do it like that, man? Let's, dang, it's, we'll see. We'll see. Wait, Inside Explained is asking, how long have you been working in tech? Did you pursue a degree in your grad or undergrad? I've been working in, all right. I started learning how to program in 2013. And I was freelancing for like 7 or 8 years. And then I started my first real big tech job in 2021. And I studied mechanical engineering and I graduated a long time ago, around 2010 or so. So I don't have a CS degree, but I do have an engineering degree. All right, here we go. Fix these bugs, typos, and then, dang, how am I gonna put -1 and -1, man? I know why. All right, here we go, man. It should be working now, yeah? 1, 3, -1, -1, and -1, -1. Should I send it? This is a Q1. How could it be wrong, you know? I'm gonna just submit. Oh, geez. That's how it could be wrong, because x less than y. Come on, man. So I could just sort this, yeah? I should have read the problem. Predictions for every button press. All right. From now on, Q2, Q3, Q4, I'll do that. But this is a virtual contest, so I try to. I mean, I know I don't go as fast as I would in a real contest, but I still try to keep it a decent pace. And I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and remember though. All right, Q2. Merge close characters or closed characters? We'll see. Close characters, it must be. You're given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters and an integer k. Two equal characters in the current string S are considered close if the distance between their indices is at most k. When two characters are close, the right one merges into the left. Merges happen one at a time, and after each merge, the string updates until no more merges are possible. Return the resulting string after performing all possible merges. Note, if multiple merges are possible, always merge the pair with the smallest left index. If multiple pairs share the smallest left index, choose the pair with the smallest right index. I don't know what this problem is asking, man. Given a string S and an integer k, two equal characters are considered close if their distances is at most k. So there needs to be within k distance of each other. Okay. When two characters are close, the right one merges into the left. Merges happen one at a time, and after each one. Alright, so this sounds like a stack problem. Let's see. Or no. 3. So there are 3 distances. And then merge them into the left one. So it just becomes a. Maybe it's some type of. Alright, so if we're iterating through, then maybe I should read more examples. I think they'll have some Nemelo1. What's happened? I'll switch to Twitch instead of YouTube so it would be easier to you to read chat. Pretty good career. Oh, dang, you must be Inside Explained, man. Sorry, I'm so bad at reading Twitch or YouTube chat. How was the experience of when you switched to a proper job after freelancing so long? Wasn't it overwhelming? I wouldn't call it overwhelming because they gave me a lot of ramp up time. And I didn't join at like a crazy position, man. I joined big tech as at Google, and I joined as an L3, which is a junior engineer. So even as freelancing for like 8-9 years or 7-8 years, however long, I still ended up like as a 35-year-old L3 junior engineer. So it was pretty chill, I think. The biggest thing I had to get used to was just working with so many different people. I've never worked in an organization that big, you know. So I'd say it wasn't overwhelming. It was good. I liked it. What are we doing? Rick Malik. What's happening? I am doing some LeetCode. I'm doing the virtual contest of a LeetCode contest that happened this morning. Which team product do you work there? I worked in infrastructure. I was in Core, Google Core, privacy, infra. Hobby program at 65 years old. Wow, that's bumping, man. Good to see you still out there doing things at 65. I want to be like you when I grow up, man. Okay, so 2 characters get merged one at a time. After each merge, the string updates until no more merges are possible. Alright, if they're at least 2 distance. Oh, so they have to be less than equal to. Okay, so that A gets merged. Man, I think this problem is easy. I just don't really know what they're really asking, man. I just have to remember. Alright, like this one gets merged, but now I guess maybe let me look at example 3 before I ask these questions out loud rhetorically or whatever. So Y gets merged, and then this Y now, yes, that Y gets merged as well to that one. Even though here it is further than this one. So I guess it gets merged, like if this one gets merged, then the distance from this Y to this Y is updated. I think that's what it is saying. So maybe I have to keep track of like how many merged. And then I just have to keep track of the last position that we've seen that character at. So they say it's all lowercase English letters, so I can just get away with using a vector int of size 26, one for each character. Nemi LOL, or I don't even know how to say your name, man, but thank you very much for the hydrate. Cheers. All right, size 26, this is the frequencies. And I'm going to iterate from, I guess I need my index. We're gonna be like, what are we being? This is not frequency, this is position or something. So we gotta remember, man, that's too many characters to type. I'll just type posi. POS. That's even better. So the position of this character is equal to I. Maybe I should do that last in the loop though. And then we gotta look up, maybe I should say each thing would be -1 initially. And then we gotta check like if the last position of that character, that's the last position. So I guess if it's not equal to -1 and it is within bounds, so that means that our current index minus the old index is greater than equal to k. No, less than equal to k. That means that we can merge this. I hate long variable names. Some depends, man. I think it for LeetCode I hate long variable names. For actual coding stuff, I think longer variable names are helpful. Like the more descriptive the name is, the helpful I think. But it can get out of hand if you're overly descriptive. All right, if we merge a character, I'm just going to count it. Oops, I'm going to count it as merged. So maybe not only do we have to do this, but we have to check. That's the distance between them, and then I also have to minus like how many merged things, perhaps. Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see about that, man. Do I have to put them in parentheses here? I always struggle with knowing. I think I always put too many parentheses. Anyways, so I guess I'll just reconstruct the string, right? So if I merged here, I don't do anything else, but then here, I'll add that character, and then I'll just return the answer. Oh lordy. I just merge megred. What did I type there, man? All right, ABC, ABCA, and ooh, it is not right. It is not right. Oh, prediction. Wait, let me finish my thing first before we do a prediction. So I'm guessing YB, ZY, but then maybe, all right, characters, these double Y's merge, yes, they do. And then that Y gets merged there. I think I get that, yeah. Oh, maybe this is wrong. Maybe trying to like, I see. Geez, how do I do this? I think I do have to keep track of them, but I don't think that is the right way. Let me think about how to keep track of them better. Do you play any PS5 games? I don't have a PS5, man. But I guess I play some PS5 games that are also on other systems. Oh, which I don't know which of them are, you know. But I'm sure there's some of them. Alright, Y, that gets merged. So in the way I had it, I was not picking up, for example, this B. The second B, I say that gets merged because I'm counting this, but I really need to count how many things in between those two that got merged. So I am unsure how to handle that situation right now. But I know it's possible. I just need to put my thing. Man, look at the constraints though. Maybe I'm overthinking it, man. Maybe as soon as I merge something, I should just start the whole thing over, you know? Would that be too crazy? How do I, yeah. So instead of doing all this, I think I should brute force it. I can't believe I wasted all my time without looking at a constraint, man. I don't know how I'm gonna brute force it yet though. I have to think about that. But I know I'll do some type of loop, and then maybe as soon as I find this merge, oh wait. You know what? I'm just going to dang. So I remember all the characters before. If I've seen something that is possible to merge, then I will just delete that character. How do I delete a character in a string? I don't know, man. Erase, and then let me look at the thing. How do I use it? Erase. All right, I have to give it an iterator thing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So I erase it, and then I will break. And then wait, how am I gonna decide? I guess who cares about this thing, man? We don't need this. We should just check if we found something. So if we didn't find anything, we'll just return something. Return S. I don't know. Let me see. I'm really interested in tech as a side quest, and your stream randomly popped up on my feed, so I have to ask you this question. Given your career, how would you get started in today's time if you were to start again, like back from square one? Oh, that is a tough question because there's a lot of uncertainty these days in tech, man. I'm not sure if you're aware of all the waves that AI has been making. Everyone is saying like software engineering is over and blah blah blah. But there's still a lot of tech jobs and tech people still get paid. If I had to start from square one, geez, I don't even know, man. That's tough. Let me think about it for a couple minutes. Make it empty quotes. Hold on. My solution is not working, man. Why is that? That's crazy talk, yeah? Because it should at least find one thing. Yeah, if I had to start over today, for sure. Did I major in CS? No. For sure, I would be vibe coding if I had to start over today. I'd be tinkering with AI, 100%, I think. And I think I'd probably learn as I go along, like with vibe coding. But man, I don't want to give you bad advice because I don't think I know what I'd do. Even with all my knowledge, man, I'm not sure what I would do if I could go back. If I could go back and remember everything except my knowledge, would I try to relearn everything I already learned? Not certain, man. I think in previous variants, without while, problem in which index you store position. Wait. In which index you store position for char, like take from original string, not from ants. Man, FTV lag. Is that what I do? Also, this is a bug, man. It should be like going there. But still. Oh, you know what? I don't put anything in the dang thing. That's what. And then put anything there. Am I tripping? Why can't? Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong problem. I was looking at example 2 thinking it was example 1. So maybe that was the problem, man. So we got 2 things merging. Alright, now FTB lag wants me to do a prediction. So here we go, man. Twitch prediction coming up. I'm building a personal blog and I tried to not vibe code it to help me learn more. Yeah, I don't know if I have the patience for that these days to like code manually by hand. Yeah, I don't know. Anyone in chat, if you guys think you have a good opinion on what you would do differently if you're trying to break into tech today, what would it be, man? Because I don't know. I'm worried about the AI thing. It's everywhere, but just from the knowledge gaining perspective. Well, from about like knowledge gaining, I would probably like use AI to guide me, man. Anything I wanted to learn, I'll tell it to like put together a guide or something. It's hard. It's a really difficult question to answer because I guess I'm not sure what the future is gonna look like. There's no... Everyone's just playing with AI and experimenting to see what's possible. So that's exciting whether you're a experienced software developer or just a non-dev, man. I think it's still exciting to play with AI. Alright, prediction for FTB lag. Will my solution pass? Will my solution pass or fail? Ether Gujar, what's happened? Pass, fail. 2 minutes to decide, man. 2 minutes. I don't know how to do predictions anymore. FTB lag thinks it's gonna pass. I don't think it's gonna pass, but we'll see. Alright. Vibe to finish, what's happening? System design, vibe coding, and networking would be my 2 cents. Alright, so you're saying system design, vibe coding, and networking, but you didn't say anything about programming or coding. I suppose based on your username, you don't think coding, manual coding is important going forward into the future anymore. Is that right? That might be a good perspective. I don't know if it's right either, man, but I'd say that's what I'm doing right now. I don't think I'm studying system design. Anyways, nobody wants to throw up money on my solution here. Just small bets, FTB lag. But I think this would pass. Time will tell, man. Look at what it did to Windows 11. Is that what they've been doing? They've just been vibe coding Windows, you think? Hey, it's possible. DSA demonstrating how to use AI as a tool and catching hallucinations might still be relevant. Yeah, I believe that data structures and algorithms will be used for interviews even in the age of AI. I think it's still going to be used probably for the next at least few years, man. But it's just my opinion. Alright, here we go, man. I'm about to just submit this as is. Easy, right? It passed. $10 you won. FTV lag. Is that enough for another hydrates? I don't know. It might be. Alright, Q3. Easy money, yeah. Minimum operations to make array parity alternating. You're given an integer array nums. An array is called parity alternating if for every index I, where I is within bounds except the last character, nums I and nums I plus 1 have different parity. One is even and the other is odd. In one operation, you may choose any index I and either increase nums I by 1 or decrease nums I by 1. Return an integer array answer of length 2, where answer I is the minimum number of operations required to make the array parity alternating. Ans 1 is the minimum possible value of max nums minus min nums taken over all arrays that are parity alternating and can be obtained by performing exactly answer 0 operations. An array of length 1 is considered parity alternating. Oh, championship race. Alright, we gotta do this championship race real quick. It starts in 40 seconds. If you're interested, you gotta make an account on TypeBlazer because it's only available to people with accounts. But if you already got an account, man, you can enter the championship race. I'm about to enter it right now. So this is what 8 years of LeetCode experience looks like. Hey, I only got 6 years of experience, LeetCode experience. But I'm like washed up, man, and I've like hit my cap. I think I'm not as good as I used to be. I don't train as much these days. Oh, let me do. Alright, man. That was a tough race. I've been at it for 4.5 months with the LeetCode and still feel so unbelievably ass at it. Yeah, it takes a long time. I didn't start to feel comfortable until maybe a year and a half in, or a year or so at least. Alright, that was a TypeBlazer hourly championship race. TypeBlazer is a website that I'm working on. And it has a championship race every hour on the hour, and daily problems and all types of other fun typing activities. Anyways, let's get back to this Q3. Seems a little hard. A Nimi Lol, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Dang, how do you do this problem, man? Is it a take it or leave it? This problem is so impossible. That's what I'm feeling right now. I think it'll take at least a year for me as well to get the hang of it. Yeah, I think depends on how often you study, but a year sounds about right. If you only focused on LeetCode for a year, and that's all you do, like full time, I'm sure you're gonna get good in that year. Anyways, let's see. So they're saying so they're saying we need 2 operations. We increase this one by 1, so it's even, odd, even, and then we decrease that by 1. So why? I guess 1. If we decrease it, it would be even. So why do we choose to increase versus decrease? I'm trying to figure out what this part means, because I think it has something to do with it. Otherwise, they would just say you can turn one number odd into an even one, or you can just add 1. Like, I think if you increase or decrease a number by 1, it will switch to parity. So how do you know whether to increase or decrease a certain integer or a certain index? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Like, in which situations would I increase and which situations would I decrease? Or do I have to try both of them? Not sure yet. So this one they choose to increase, and then the bigger one they choose to decrease. And then if we decrease that, then it would be 3. But if we increased it, then this number would be a lot bigger. So like, this number could be -3 minus 6, right? Which would be 9 if I chose to increase 4 instead of decreasing it. No. They say the minimum maximum possible, not anything. So it cannot be 9 because it is not the minimum. So, okay. So maybe it's a 2-part question. Maybe the first part is to figure out answer 0, which is how many things need to swap places to even or odd. You know, like which indices need to be swapped. And then the second part is to go and do a take it or leave it on each of those indices to then figure out what the minimum maximum possible would be. That sounds reasonable to me, but it sounds like a lot of work, man. Got to go, but pretty nice stream. Keep it up. We'll randomly keep hopping on your stream. Hey, thank you very much, man. I stream, well, I have a website, midnightsimon.com, and this is where I keep my schedule. If you're ever curious when I stream. But thank you so much. Next time I stream is on Monday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time for vibe coding, and then 9 p.m. to midnight on Monday for more algorithms. I stream Monday through Fridays usually. Anyways, see you later, man. Thank you for tuning in. All right. All right, we gotta figure out alternating. So is it just what? It's either even, odd, or odd, even. So however many turns it takes to get to either of them, right? Let me think here for a second. Maybe I'll make a function that says make alt, and then we're going to provide even odd first. Is odd start. Mistress Egiputu, what's happening? Finding someone who isn't streaming AI slop. Hey, that's actually what I mainly stream is AI slop. But welcome. I like to balance my AI slop streaming with some LeetCode. So I do a lot of vibe code in here, but I also sprinkle in a little LeetCode to like prevent my brain from rotting too much. But yeah, no worries. Oh, Bess, what's happening? Welcome. So this thing, I'm just trying to figure out the best way. So I'm trying to figure out how many changes I need, and I'm checking the nums, and I'm checking against two things. So if this has 4 elements in it, I know there's only 2 alternating parity arrays that it could match. It could either be like that, or it could be like that, where 1 is odd and 0 is even. These are the only 2 alternating arrays that are possible. So what they give us is even, odd, odd, even. So then we just match this against these to see the minimum that we need to make. Oh. Dang, this is actually, I don't even know what to do. Let me continue here though. Kek Lel, what's happened? For me, Q4 was a lot easier than this. Contest's been hard. The last couple virtual contests I did weren't too bad, but this one is so far a little bit challenging. Maybe if I get stuck on this, I'll look at Q4, which I might get stuck on this, man. Alright, so here we go. If this, I'm gonna compare this against the first one to begin with. So this would have to change, this would have to change, this one is okay, that one is okay. So we'd have to change it 2 times to make it this way. And let's compare these two now. So these two, it's, this is good. It would just be the last things. This would have to change and that would have to change. So if there's a tie, man, I'm not sure. I guess we gotta try both ways. If they're a tie, and then we have to like figure out whether we're incrementing or decrementing at these indices. So shit, it's a lot of work. Hey, Leet Whale, did you do this contest, man? Did you solve Q3? Just if you did, just you gotta let me know if I'm going the right way or if I'm like going way out into the deep end. Alright. I solved them now? Dang, quick. Alright, so so if how do I do this? Parity nums I mod 2, and I'd be like if is odd, yes, let me think. Negative IQ viewer, what's happening? Yo, Simon, looks like you're still able to code without Claude. That's nice to see. I don't know if that is 100% accurate. I can only LeetCode without Claude, but I don't think I can do other things like other types of programming. All right, so if is odd not equal to parity, then we gotta do that. Is that how you XOR something? Flip the value? Yeah. Man, do I have to remember which indices as well? I don't know. I don't know if I can do this problem, actually. Alright, here we go. Should I have this a vector bool? Change. Should change. Need change. Need change, I'll call it. So I'll just create two vectors, vector bools of odd changes of size n, even changes, and then I gotta call odd times make alt true odd changes. Alright, we'll see. When is this kind of problem solving ever useful? Honestly. No hate if you enjoy the mental stimulus, but the actual questions, wording are always just disgusting. I mean, if it's not obvious why this is important, then I'll let you know, man. I think everyone's doing LeetCode because all the big tech companies ask these types of problems in the interviews. So I'd say that is when it is useful, man. I don't know if you knew this already, but 100%, it's the only reason people do LeetCode at the level that they do it at, man. If no companies were ever asking LeetCode problems like this, nobody would be doing this, you know? So that is the reason. But I'm not looking for a big tech job, that is true. So for me personally, it is, these days, it's mainly about the mental stimulation. I think it is good. And then I also just like to keep my skills sharp just in case I gotta get back out there into the trenches, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just doing my old man crosswords, and yeah, OBS, it is content too. So it's a way for me to keep connected with the community, right? So the creator, Kenny Tryhard, what's happening? So the creator of LeetCode is one mean guy that pushed the big tech to use his work for testing new recruits. Nah, man, I think big tech has been asking these questions before LeetCode. And it seems, hey, I looked up the guy who made LeetCode. I think he used to work at Google, and then he made LeetCode. But yeah, LeetCode isn't the only site that does it. You got like HackerRank or whatever else, Hack React or Hack something. Man, what are the other sites? There's HackerRank, LeetCode. I don't know what the other ones are. CoderPad, maybe. There's a few of them, man. But it's fun to think about once you've built the foundational knowledge and you truly understand how to use these algorithms. It's basically like a really high skill game, like a high skill gap game that it takes so long to learn. Imagine if if it took you like 2 years of practice to learn how to play like Leagues of Legends, and then once you spend those 2 years learning how to play and you finally can play like a real player, then of course you don't want all that skills to go to waste. You gotta keep playing the game to enjoy all that work you put in to be able to play the game. For the interview, you just write an AI bot that reads the problem and solves it for you inside a window. I don't know if I can condone that, but I think in-person interviews are coming back, man. On my last week at Google, they wanted me to interview somebody in person in the office, and I think I've been reading about other companies doing that as well. I read, I think in India that they're all, like they said, it's all gonna be in-person interviews or something. I don't know, but I think it's trending that they're bringing it back in person because of all the cheating, man. I'd rather die than work in person. Hey, that's cool, but I don't think you can make that decision for everybody out there, you know? Anyways. Oh wait, Fluffy. What's happening? Freaking LeetCode Contest. What do you mean? You took this one? Interview question, do a backflip. Not so much a coding question, but just see if you're chill like that. Is that what you ask? Dang, you're overemployed bumping. I know some people that do that. Anyways, Keck, I know you are the all-time greatest master of overemployed and anti-office work, man. But some people like going into the office, and I think big tech is also about kind of, I think, at least for me, working at big tech was more about curiosity and just finding out if I could have made it, or, you know, like, I think everyone kind of wonders what it's like at supposedly the pinnacle of software engineering or whatever. You don't like going into the office, you know it. I enjoyed going into the office when I was there, but I think people want to find out what it's like at these companies, what these other engineers are like, and how you stack up against them. And the only way to find that out is to just get into one of these companies and see for yourself. And your curiosity was sated, you made it, and you came out the other side realizing it's just a big paycheck. Maybe. I'm a little bit different though. But if you can't understand why people would want to do this, man, I think you got some serious problems in like seeing perspective, you know? Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Here we go. Even times, odd times. My name is literally Keklel. Yeah, I don't know what that means, man. Is that supposed to... That's what the orcs say when they're LOLing? Man, Leet Whale. Can I solve this problem, man? Do you think I should keep going? Because I feel like... I think you can solve it. Yeah, I feel maybe my idea might work, but I'm not too sure I want to implement it. Trolling 80% of the time. He can solve, but he caves quick. Yeah, I don't like to spin up my brain juice too much on some of these problems, man. It's very uncomfortable to think that hard and then be wrong, you know? What do you think about Lego Mindstorms? I never heard about Lego Mindstorms, so I guess you can say I've never thought about that at all. Let me look it up. What is Lego Mindstorms, man? Programming discontinued like a few years ago. Interesting. My first thought is, are they valuable? Like, if you bought an old one and now they're discontinued, are they selling like crazy on eBay or something? Yeah, that's true. What's true? What are you talking about, Steven Sagiball? Alright, so, geez. Too much brain juice comment? Oh yeah. It is very uncomfortable to like think really deeply and then for a long time and then like not even be right on whatever you thought about. Do Mindstorms sell on eBay? I got a set somewhere. Hey, you should check Icy Black Deep. Let me know. I mean, like a gift for a kid for first coding experience. Oh man, why are you trying to get my opinion on that though? I think, how old is this kid? I think, sure, it sounds like a decent gift for a kid. I used to do games dev and my brain would feel like it was going to implode daily. Dang. Can you still get the software to code Mindstorm? Oh, that's a good point Icy Black Deep brings up. Alright, we gotta stop joking around. We gotta try and at least come up with a solution here. So, alright, if they're equal, then we gotta do both. Check odd only. Alright, so how the hell are we gonna do these, man? Let's see. You have such a humble voice, giving a lot of tranquility. Thank you. Maybe I should, everyone says that, man. Maybe I should actually do ASMR. Maybe I should make a different ASMR channel or something, man. But what the hell am I gonna ASMR about, you know? ASMR vibe coding. Or something. Something like monkey? What are you talking about? ASMR watering your plants. Hey. Watering my plants and talking to them. Hey, I went to the dang, whatever you call it, the plant store. What do you call it? Nursery or something? And the guy, I was like, hey man, I'm about to buy a lot of plants. I need your help, man. You gotta tell me about all these things. Which ones are the easiest? And then I asked him. He had some bonsai trees, and I said, "Hey, man, how about it if I bought one of them bonsai trees?" And then the guy was like, "No, you're a beginner plant owner. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna sell you a bonsai tree." And I'm like, damn, is it like that? He doesn't even trust me to take care of bonsai tree that he's selling me to make profits from. So I did look into getting a bonsai tree, but the guy basically denied me, man. But maybe it's been 2 months since that has happened. Maybe now I'm leveled up enough to grow a bonsai tree. Hey, you guys want to see my prized plant possession? My genetically superior tomato plant that survived while all its other siblings died, man. There's only one left that is alive and it's so strong. All the others look real bad. But this one, it's crazy. Can I show you or no? It's too much work. It's too much work, man. Let me show you real quick. Nah, I can't show you, man. I can't show you. I can't show you because it ain't ready. It ain't ready for you guys, man. Next to my weed plants, man, I don't have any weed plants. Alright, I'll show you. You know why I can't show you? Because I forgot to water them, and I just watered it. And now it's like leaking all over the place, man. So if I bring it over here, it's gonna leak all over my shit. You know, that's why I can't show you. That's why I can't have a bonsai. No. Wait, I don't really know, but it probably takes a couple of years to get a bonsai tree started to the state you can even do anything with it. Man, I'm about to show you guys. Hold up. Let me bring one of these things. Look at my little tomato plant, man. It looks a little thirsty, but I just watered it. This is all the other tomato plants that I have. They're all kind of died off. Where's the tomato? Man, it hasn't gotten there yet. Anyways, I got UV lights. Now I just got regular lights. I don't know what kind of lights they are. T5s. Anyways, I'm gonna put it back. You wanna see my cucumber plants? I got like 10 of these plants. Maybe like 13 of these cucumber plants, man. Look at that. Hold on, let me put this one back. Man, I wish I had a camera I could take out there and show you. Oh, geez. Your basement is full of cucumber plants? Kind of. Well, my basement is real big. Digital Drummer J, what's poppin'? Welcome. Misfell put a raised bed in there. I love looking at my what plants? With regular light, plants can grow? Yeah, I guess so. I use a T5 lamp or whatever. Man, sometimes I share pictures in my Discord. I'll take a new updated picture right now, and then I'll post it in the Discord, and then I'll show you guys on stream because I know everybody isn't in the Discord. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready to see what it looks like back there? All right, I'm sending in the Discord. I hope there's nothing crazy in that picture. I have mint in my garden. Good plants. Yeah, I got some mints growing too. All right, you guys want to see? Where is my Discord? All right, here we go. Here we go. That's what it looks like back there, man. I'm trying to set up another shelf. If I fly you out, will you come for my podcast? For sure. I guess so. Well, I don't know about that for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, look, I got some deals going on right there. Look at that jungle. If I show up at your house, can we start a podcast? Hey, sure. Hey, Betsim, what's happening? No, I don't have any weed, man. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day I'll try, but not right now. And I don't have any. I'm not growing any weed because I'm about to go on a trip for like 6 weeks, man. Maybe when I get back. Hold up. What am I showing you? So what I got rosemary's here. These are, who knows what the hell those are. These are the other tomato plants that I was saying that all kind of died off, man, except that one strong, true strong warrior that survived when all the others, it was like, it's too much for them to survive. Look how bad they look, man. And then that plant I brought out here, it was the same batch. Do I fertilize them? I've just started to, yeah. You're not allowed bonsai? Not yet. Apparently I'm not. But what are these? These are basils, parsley down there. They're growing too tall for that shelf. I got other shelves that I'm going to not put all the things in there. So I gotta actually build one like tomorrow maybe. That's why they're like all on the floor, man. I was doing a lot of gardening today. Anyways, where's the other picture at? Yeah, that's why they're all down here for now, man. This is sus. Why is this sus? Growing plants? If I was growing weed, they say tomato is the closest thing to grow weed plants. But that's just a coincidence that I have a tomato plant, man. It's not. Indoor gardening, that's what it is, man. You need to have 18 shells before you make a bonsai drink water. Yeah, I gotta work on that, man. Your issue is lighting. The dark leaves tomatoes. What do you mean? There are dark leaves. Is it getting too much light? First, I think they're getting a bit too much, and then I didn't water them frequently enough. I messed up my watering schedule. This is like my first time trying to grow things, man. So I'm like not that great. I'm trying to learn. But anyways, I'm still on this Q3, man. I might as well just give up. But I'll keep trying. Winter is tough for outdoor plants. Not enough light? Nah, they get too much light. Some of the other ones, they're starting to show signs of like the light is too intense. I'm doing on those, what time? I'm doing about 12 hours or 14 hours, man. 14 or 15 hours of light for them a day. Anyways, learning as I go. I use AI to help me, and then I also I've been watching like YouTube videos on plant people, and then just like experimenting. Anyways, oh, AI that explains it? Nah. If you water a lot, dial it up to 11. I don't water enough. I'm trying to figure out how often I need to water these things, man. I don't like. I missed a few watering sessions, and then they almost died. So I think they're really stressed. But it's okay, man. This is like my trial run before I get serious with the gardening. Yeah, water once a day. That's what I'm probably gonna start doing. They are alive. It's not a nah. This is a trial run, man. Anyways. Hey, should I switch? Should I stop making programming content and just be a dang farmer? Like, do the same thing I did for LeetCode. We'll do it for gardening. Grinding gardening every day until I become a gardening guru. Play Schedule 1. Man, I've played Schedule 1. That game sucks. That game was good for like 3 days, and then it got real boring. Switch to hydroponics. Hey, something I really want to do is, maybe because I'm such a bad farmer, I want to like stick some type of sensors in my soil, and then so it can tell me when I need to water them, man, you know. Personally, I suggest watering at night. I usually water at night, but people say I should water in the morning, like first thing in the morning, so I've been doing that lately. I've considered everything Icy Black Deep, but I'm just starting with soil and whatever right now because they say it's like the easiest. You can run automatic irrigation systems. It's relatively simple. Yeah, I'm interested in trying to build one, man. I'm trying to build. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it though, but I have fun thinking about buying all types of equipment and then spending hundreds of dollars and then thinking about this crazy automated system that I'll build, and then all the parts just sit down in my basement for the next 2 years and I never actually build anything. But it's really fun to think about building it. You buy a watering can and just pour it. That's what I've been doing, man. Just a dang watering can. Return the Mac. Hey, I can't return the Mac. It's already past the time. Build an aquaponics setup. Do you have any gardening stuff, Icy Black Deep? Or are you just telling me to do stuff that you want to do? Or are you doing aquaponics or anything? Man, do I have the mental capacity to do any problems tonight, man? You got me talking about gardening, you know? I used to have a mushroom farm. They are great fun. Interesting. I'm gonna try to keep fish alive. Yeah, that's what they say. They say the dang fish, the fish water is really good to water the dang plants with because the fish poop in there or something. I don't even know. Anyways, absolutely because of the nitrogen. Yeah. I need something that will grow in fuller than full shade. What are you talking about? In what? I don't understand that, Icy. Anyways, gardening has been real fun. It's great when I look at the plants and then I notice like a new leaf popping out, or you know, things like that. It's very rewarding. That's aquaponics. The plants take up the ammonia from the fish waste. You don't know full shade? Nah, what is full shade, man? Am I supposed to know that? No sun. I see. Yeah. I see what you're saying, man. Try a strawberry plant? Hey, maybe. Maybe that's what I need. I can fit like 4 more shelves in that little nook that I got going on in my little greenhouse. Do you approve of my recent purchase? Man, I don't even know what your recent purchase is. All those Pokemon cards? Sure. Do whatever you want with them. Alright, guys. I should actually try and solve this problem instead of joking around. Right? Let me think. If you like strawberries, get small wild strawberry seeds. They produce like tiny strawberries, but they taste really good. Alright, I'll trust you on that one, man. Evolving Skies booster box. Hey, Steven Sagiball. I don't know what you plan to do with those $2,300 worth of things. But maybe if you sell them and you make some profits, I'd approve. Can you actually have an avocado plant indoors? I'm not sure. Yeah, they're trees. They grow big, man. I'm pretty sure they're huge. Technically, I suppose you can grow them indoors, but you just need a big ass space. I don't think I got a space big enough for that. Alright, Jesus. So I don't even know how to do this because maybe I don't need DP here actually. Maybe that's like tripping. Maybe I just need to find what the bounds are. Man, I don't know. I love mango tree. That's a big tree, man. 8 years, that's too long. You just have a bonsai avocado tree and show that guy wrong? Yeah, maybe. My uncle has one in Cali. I feel like having chickens would be better. Free eggs. I don't know if I can have chickens in my basement, man. I don't want any dang chickens making noise in my house. Alright, if Jesus. I give up. I give up on this problem, man. Yeah, elite whale. I don't think it's DP. I think we just look at the biggest maximums, and then if one of those things are the biggest, then we just like, or the smallest, then we move them towards each other, you know. But I'm a little bit lazy today with algorithms. Flood your basement and raise gar like that one guy. Which one guy are you talking about? That sounds crazy, man. Free range, nope. Organic, nope. Basement chickens. Very nice. Yeah, that's actually, I'm hedging against everything software with my little plants, man. Maybe in 2 years' time, if software engineering is really over and there's nothing left for us to do and it's all Claude Code doing every single software thing for everybody out there, then at least I know how to grow some plants, you know? And maybe I can sell some carrots or something at the farmer's market. Hardware pivot is the real option. I don't know. Is it? Q, what's happened? How are you doing, Q? Man. I guess if I can do this problem, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Only the min and max values in the input matter for computing your answer. Think about how you can change those values to reduce the answer. Yeah, Leet Whale. I think I figured it out. I'm just so lazy at implementing right now. I'm so distracted, perhaps. The implementation for this one was kind of annoying. That's what I'm like procrastinating on, I think. Start Pokemon business with you? Nah, I don't even like Pokemon except Magikarp and Gyarados and that's it. I don't even like any other of the Pokemons, man. Yeah, Gengar is cool. Gengar, Gyarados, Magikarp. Maybe that's all the cool Pokemon for real. Alright, shit. Still not solve the issues. People like Eevee? Nah, Eevee is lame. Alright, I think I could do this, but I'm just gonna skip it, man. And contest is in like 50 minutes. What should we do? I'm just gonna hang out until then. I don't even know if I'll do LeetCode, because I'm not. My brain needs a rest, I think. Maybe I've been going too hard on the vibe coding and the type blazer or whatever. Mew and Mewtwo? Nah, man, those Pokemon suck. We need a Clash of Code. Man, I haven't done a Clash of Code ever, but I'm willing to try one now. What is it, coding game? Is it this one? Man, I don't know if I have a... I know I have an account. I am tired from vibe coding, man. It's like, I can get tired from anything that I think about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for multiple weeks. Wait, let me see if I have an account here. I don't know what it is, man. I'll do like one Clash of Code. Actually, I don't have an account, man. I don't know where it is. Maybe next time, Leet Whale. Sign in using Google before? No, I don't think so. Maybe next time, man. Did type racer not pop up? Oh wait, Q, you wanna do a type racer? Let's do it. Or you wanna do a type blazer? Can you make some emotes for subs? Yes. I've been meaning to do that for like 4 years, 5 years maybe. What kind of ads are you gonna do for your typing app? Not sure yet. I have to work on all that stuff. Alright, type blazer. Alright, here we go, man. Let's see if it works. Reddit ads. Yeah, I was planning on trying out Google ads. I was trying to maybe make a video for YouTube, like, you know, literal a YouTube video ad, you know, and then try and target like all those keyboard videos or something. I don't even know how much that would cost, but I'm just curious to play around and see what happens. It's more just like an experiment, you know. I've never done anything like this before, so everything is just experimental. Alright, here we go. First race is the warm-up, second race, championship round. Hey, somebody commented on Type Blazer from YouTube. They said, hold on. Needs more infinite mode style layout. Yeah, it might be coming soon, Keck. Alright, Q with the 83. Guest with the 79. And we got a test. That's a unicorn. Who's that? Is that me? Who's that, man? The little racetrack. Yeah, I need to work on it though. It's not exactly. You change the UI layout for multiplayer? What are you talking about? Did I? Good thing that was warm up. Lost the key in the middle of it. Hey, Icy, I saw you stop. Like, I saw your avatar literally just not move. Alright, here we go. Championship round. Who is Test? Let's go. $88. Too easy out here, man. Look at Icy Black Deep. It's a little penguin. Alright, there we go. 88. Seaplane with an 80. Q. 79. Alright, that's Type Blazer. That's what I've been vibe coding in my most of my time, actually. Lizard character on infinite mode is a solid 10. What are you talking about, man? Wait, 88. Infinite mode? Oh, this little thing. It's in infinite mode. It's also in normal mode. It's in all the mode, like single player modes. And there's a daily problem or the daily challenge that you can do as well. Dang, who's that Test? Using bots, man. Trying to cheat out here. So you have 2 attempts for the daily, but if you decide to retake it, it overrides your first score. So it's like you gotta decide if you wanna risk it to get a better score or not. Panic compiler, what's happened? I'm doing all right, man. I'm feeling a little bit lazy today with LeetCode. So I'm kind of just procrastinating, man. Just hanging out before the contest that I'm not taking. I'm just here for the vibes, I guess. I might get going soon, man, because I'm not doing LeetCode. I'm not taking the contest. Why am I here, you know? I might as well go play Diablo 2 Resurrection. That's what I really want to do. Not taking the contest, Leet Whale. I think I have retired from taking LeetCode Contest for now. Isn't Diablo 2 old? Yeah, but it's still popping. Man, where your site is hosted. My site is hosted on a dedicated server that I rent from Wholesale Internet. I should tell them, yeah, sponsor me or something, man. But I rent one of these servers here and I host all of my things. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about this on Monday instead of now. I was gonna say something about Super Bass. Bug report, when you refresh infinite mode and you type, the bar shows the caret, but the typing does not start until you re-click the bar. Alright, thank you very much. Let me make a note of that real quick. Or, you know what? I will make a note of it, but I'll report this bug. Infinite mode bug. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I've been working on building TypeBlazer full time, basically, for about I think 3 weeks now or 4 weeks, and it's been really fun, man. I've gotten a lot further than I thought I would with vibe coding, like purely vibe coding, not one line of code written by hand. Oh, championship race is about to start in 2 minutes. Dang, who's out here trying to cheat, man? But everything has been vibe coded. What kind of thing is that? I thought Hostinger is the only way. Man, there is a lot of ways out there. You just need a server that's connected to the internet. So I rent these. There's so many different places you can rent from besides wholesale internet. There's like literally dozens and dozens of what do you call them? Data centers that you can lease servers from. Connection issue is actually if I swap tabs and then move back. Alright, I'll try to there's lots of bugs, so thank you for reporting. I've been trying to like clean up the bugs and stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna say somebody found these videos on YouTube, man, and they said they're from Nitro Type, but they really like TypeBlazer. So that was cool. All right. Thanks for increasing my knowledge. Panic compiler, no worries, man. By the way, these dedicated servers that I rent, they are so much cheaper than like a cloud provider based on compute alone. The dedicated server that I have is limited by only a 1 gigabit connection though, but it is unlimited 1 gigabit connection with a lot of like compute power behind it. So for like bandwidth intensive things, maybe it's not great. Jesus Christ. I almost lost the queue because messed up at the end. Anyways. Does championship ever do dictionary mode? No. You might enjoy this universal ride? Hold up. Liquid Syria. Hey man, just tested out your websites. Flashbyte, what's happened? Thank you. While I was typing, I found out that when I make a mistake, I'm not able to skip to the next word. Overall, the UI is very nice and the live WPM count is good. Yeah, if you make a mistake, you have to fix the errors in the mistake. So that's kind of like how TypeRacer does it. It's different than how Monkey Type does it, you know. So like if I typed and I hit that mistake, I can only go a little bit further before I have to like fix the part that was wrong. So that's like a deliberate design choice on the website. 93 hardly reached 70. Man, it's tough to reach high WPMs on this website because there's a lot of proper nouns and the words are tough. Monkey Type, they give you like a really fast set of words to type, and then TypeRacer, I think it's also somewhat easier. I'm a Monkey Type users, you're probably used to typing like 100 plus WPM or something. but it's not your true WPM. They inflate your stats because the monkey type 200 words are like the fastest 200 words that you can type or something. Also, lots of numbers and punctuation. Yeah, easy on elite rooms and have people gamble if you solve all four. Man, Leetwell, you trying to put me to work, huh? What is this? Epcot? What kind of ride is? Why would I enjoy this ride? Because it's a jungle. Because it has plants in it. It looks pretty cool. I think I would enjoy that ride, man. Look at that. You go through. Look at all them trees, man. These people can grow an avocado tree indoors for sure. Wait, how the words are generated randomly? Wait, for monkey type, they're generated from only 200 words though. It's everybody knows about this if you look into it. You can see their like default set of words. They use fish to fertilize that place. I love that ride, yeah. Even Disney's tomato plants look better than yours. Yeah, Disney's got like billions of dollars, man. What do you expect? Make it for code snippets as well. I think I have a thing tracking this issue to make it for code snippets. That might be a future thing. But Type Blazer, you can sign up on it right now. It is under development still, but I've been doing a lot of work on it. And I expect to be working on this for forever. This is my forever project. Right now, there's a few people on the leaderboards. We have 54 people in our leaderboards, man. That means 54 people have actually raced at least once. Wait, I'm not able to make an account for some reason? Uh-oh. Dang. I will look into that. Anyways. Is that the end for me? Maybe I'm end stream now. LeetCode Contest is starting in 25 minutes. Or should I just chill until you guys send you off to the contest, you know? TechStack used to build this. I used Vue on the front end, Hono.js for my API. My championship server is in C++, and my multiplayer server is C++. So I have 4 microservices, I guess you could say, for this website. Says something is wrong when I try to sign up. Do you try and sign up with email or with what? Google or who is Test Troll trying to hack? Yeah, who knows? Keck maybe. Oh wait. You fix the championship races show up under your profile now. Brent, thank you very much for the hydrate. Cheers. Try to sign up with Google and he couldn't do it. Dang. All right, I will look into it. Maybe there's a problem with it or something. But I don't know. I'm not gonna fix it right now though, unfortunately. I don't see any. I'm checking my logs, but I don't see any immediate errors. So unsure what to tell you, man. All right. Did you roll your own auth or using Clerk? I'm using Supabase. Supabase is handling auth for me. But man, I was able to log in with Google, so I don't know, maybe it's just a signing up. Like, works for me. logging in, but I think it's similar flow. Anyways. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream, man. I don't know what I'm doing on stream right now. I'm not even leak coding. LeetWhale wants me to do easy problems. I don't even feel like doing easy problems, man. Oh, Super Bass is great. I love it. I thought I love it. I think I love it, man. But I don't like paying for it. And I thought it was only $20 a month, but them fools just charged me $45, man. I'm about to cancel everything and start self-hosting Superbase. I might work on that next week, man. Start to migrate off of their paid plan, because I'm not trying to pay for all those little micro AWS instances that they're hosting, you know. I didn't know they're gonna charge me for that like that. I might as well just self-host it if that's the case. We'll see how that goes. All right, who's leak coding, man? Who is leak coding? Sudo, please. Is he actually leak coding? Vibe coding, not leak coding. Oh, LeetWhale doesn't want me to go yet, man. LeetWhale wants me to do one more problem. All right, I'll do it for you, LeetWhale. I don't want to disappoint you. I'll try this problem for a little bit. Dang. All right, shifting letters part 2. You're given a string S of lowercase English letters and a 2D integer array shifts, where shifts I equals start end direction. For every I, shift the characters in S from index start to index end inclusive, forward if direction equal 1, or shift the characters backward if direction equals 0. Shifting a character forward means replacing it with the next letter in the alphabet, wrapping around so that Z becomes A. Similarly, shifting a character backwards means replacing it with the previous letter in the alphabet, wrapping around so that A becomes Z. Return the final string after all such shifts to S are applied. Oh man, so start, end. What does that mean? From index start to end. I see what you're trying to do, LeetWhale. You're trying to give me something that I like, huh? Is it? Let me think. So these are my shifts. I think what this means is we have to line sweep. Let me just double check some things though. I forget how do I do that, man? Like this. And then, all right, so 0 to 1. That's, wait, those indices need to be shifted that much, right? So 0 to 1, direction is 0, so that means it goes left. I'll put an L there for left. And then we gotta go 1 to 2. And that's going right. And then we gotta go 0 to 2. And that's going right. So I think, man, I should be able to do this, LeetWhale. I feel like it's kind of like a line sweep where we got to figure out how many shifts each index needs to go through. So if we're sweeping through lefts, Simon, am I on LinkedIn? I am on LinkedIn, but I've not publicly shared what my LinkedIn is. It's my personal identifying information on there, you know. All right, so left is, all right, let's see, 0, open, 0, open, but this is a direction. I also need like, this is left, this is right. So I'm sourcing all these things. I'm not doing a very good job at explaining, but don't you worry, man. I'm just trying to solve it. This is a closing, and that's left. That's an open at right. And then we have 2 closings at 2. That goes right. So if we do that, we can figure out like the shift at each index, right? So we add them up. We'll iterate through these, all the zeros. So you can see 0 index goes through 1 shift left and 1 shift right. So that equals to no shifts. 0 shifts. Yeah. And then let me write these down. So that'll be 0 shift. And then for 1, we close a left. So that means it's +1. And we open a right. 0. Wait. Let me think. This one is tripping me out, Leet Whale. But I think that's what we kind of do, man. But when we, all right, so this would be -1 and then 0. And then now we close that. So that's like +1. Yes, because this is shifted right once. Oh, wait. So if this is shifted right, yes, then that looks right. So it would be +1, and then the opening, it would be +2 there. So this index gets shifted right 2. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna solve it, man. We're running out of time here. So how do you do this? Pair int. I guess I'll use negatives for left and positives for right or something like that. Let me think, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about yet. Do you have a Discord? I'm quite interested in Type Blaze. Yeah, I have a Type Blazer Discord that I just made today, I think. Anybody who wants to join, you're welcome to join. I will put a Discord link up on the website sometime next week for Type Blazer. So there it is, Type Blazer. You want to talk to me? You want to ask questions? You want to request features? You want to report bugs? Join that Discord. You want to remind everybody about the championship race? Things like that. All right, so here's an event. Do I process the openings first, then the closings? Uncertain, man. Uncertain. Hey, Leet Whale, I think I can solve this problem, man, but my brain just is not working too well. I'm gonna keep going though for a couple more minutes. All right, so shift. What's the first one? Is the index. So maybe I need like, Yeah, I see why you recommend it, man. Maybe I need more information than just these things. Maybe I can just use a vector, vector, vector. Wait, vector, vector, int. Instead of this. And then I will push back. I'm going to push back the index. So the index is shift 0. We're going to push back the direction and open or close. Oh wait, 0 would be opening. The direction 0 or -1. So I'll say shift 0, 1, 2. So if it's 1, then it would just be 1. Otherwise it's -1. Does that make sense? I hope so. And we sort them, and then now we iterate through all of the events. And then the first thing is the index. So how do we do that? Maybe we just need a string is length n. So the size of the string is n. And then we need a vector int of size n to count like changes or whatever. And all right, so for everything, if it's an opening event, but the opening and then the shift thing is weird, you know? I might get confused here because of the direction determines. I guess if it's closing, I should go. All right, opening. I apply the shift as is. Closing, I apply the opposite of the shift. I think that will work. So if it's open, I'm gonna say the multiplier is 1. If it's open, it's cool. It's a 1. If it's closed, then the multiplier is -1. And then now the change at that index. So change at index shift or EV0 is going to be what is it going to be, man? It's going to be EV2. Mult times EV2. Yes. So that should accumulate. No. This is wrong. Is this wrong? Let me think a little bit more. We're not done yet. This should accumulate all of the shifts at those indices. Man, I'm confusing myself, but I know I can do it, man. Here's where I'm not sure. I'm not sure if like the closing stuff is correct. They said it's inclusive, right? Yes, it is inclusive of the end. So that means we want to process. I'm just gonna try it out and see what happens because I gotta go real soon. Let me just print out the changes first to see if they look right. Would I have to return a string? So the changes should be, let's see, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 0. I guess maybe what that means is, should I put the closing +1? Oh, you know what? I'm not done, man. Should I put the closing at +1, man? And then, let me think about that. That's, this last one should be more. Why is it only 1? Maybe I can't accumulate them like that, man, because anyways, I might give up because my mind ain't right now. Maybe I just gotta remember, solve next LeetCode stream. I'm real close. I think I have to process them in here, like as I'm going through, because you could have also used prefix sums. Let me think about that, Brett. Prefix sums. Wait, let me, I can solve it. I can solve it, man. But should I? We have done problems like this before. Yeah, I know. I know I can solve this. I'm just very not in the mood to do LeetCode. I'm not gonna lie. When you mark the ends of the ranges and prefix sums, here's, man, I'm tempted to try, but I don't know if I can do it in like 5 minutes. I was gonna do the different type of line sweep where I use, instead of doing the events like this and sorting them, I was thinking of switching to the map and like just putting at the map decrement, increments, whichever thing. And then I'm gonna switch up how I implement. I'm gonna finish this before I go. I'll promise you that. Just because I feel so embarrassed for not being able to just plow through this line sweep problem, man. What happened to the Discord being secret? Hey, that was the Type Blazer Discord, Icy Black Deep. That one ain't secret. Alright, here we go. Let me use the last bits of brain juice I got, man. Oh, you did that? Wait, I did what? Made the Type Blazer Discord? Yeah, I did. Are you from the US? Your accent says it. Does it? I lived in the US for many years, yeah. But I'm from Jamaica. So, alright, my map. I just need to do this because it's easier for me to see. Starts. It's easier for me to like reason. Oh wait. Start, end. Oh, shifts I. This, whatever I had was wrong, man. It was wrong because I don't even think I had the I thing, man. So the index is already there. This is actually the start. This is the end. And then this is the direction. Yes. So then now in my map at this index, I'm going to add, well, if the direction is 1, then we use start. Otherwise, no. If the direction is 1, then we use 1. Otherwise, we use -1, right? I don't know what I'm typing. And then here we'll subtract, but the direction is 1. Then we use -1. Otherwise, we use 1. Is that what I'm trying to say? But look, why do we even use a map when it's within range, man? We should really just use an int. I'm gonna just call it still. Right? And this might be off by 1, actually. Maybe we should I+1 here. And then we should make this of size n+1. And then now I'll iterate through. And then this should be the amounts of shifts we have to apply. But it wraps around. So I don't know how to do all that wrapping around, but I do, but I don't want to think about it right now. So for now, I will just print UMI, and that would be our shifts. And let me just verify that our shifts look good, and then I'll do the wraparound logic. Contest started, yeah. Good luck on the contest, everybody. I'm not taking it. I'm just chilling. And then I'll go real soon. But LeetCode is not even gonna see me finish this, man. Because he's taking a contest. Everyone's taking a contest now. Good luck, everybody. Uh-oh. The contest start, and now my submission doesn't work. You can tell, man. Something's up. Alright, so the shift here. Ooh, that's real bad. Oh. Man, I messed up. I literally messed up again, man. This should be start. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And this should be end. Man, I can't get it to work. Dealing with off by 1s or something worse. Because this last shift here should be a 2 plus 2. But wait. That's the end. This doesn't look right, man. Oh, I think I know what. I have to add these shifts, man. And then I have to print the count, and that would be the actual shifts. I'm too rusty. Is that right? I think I'm still wrong here. I think it's time for me to go, man. You also double negated? Wait, like right here? What do you mean? Start. Wait, Brett, yeah, what do you mean double negated? Like right here, when I do the +1? No. A, B, C should be 2. But why is it 0? So shift 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and 0 to 2. I should pick up those. I guess when I shift down, it does something. Because you're subtracting. Oh, right. Yes, yes. Jesus, Brett. How do you see those things, man? Now everything looks good. Now I can apply the wraparound. All right, so how do we wrap around? I should know how to do this really quickly, but it always takes me a lot of like thinking to get it right. So first, I'd say we gotta do like a mod thing. Do we mod it by 26? I think so. And then if it's negative, so, all right. How do I go make it wrap around easily? I guess I'll do some weird things. So if it's greater than Z, that means, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm just gonna do something really silly, man. I can't believe I have to resort to something like this. This is what happens when I don't feel like thinking too much anymore. So if it's less than 0, go in there. If it's subtract, and then if it's less than A, then I turn it to Z. Hey, yo, it's LJ. What's happened? Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? You want SI minus A, then work on that. Let me I don't know what you're saying, Brett. Hold on. What you working on? I'm doing some LeetCode right now, but not very good. I'm about to give up though. Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong here, man? D didn't move. What? Yo, it's LJ. So I do a lot of LeetCode. There's a LeetCode contest going on right now, but I'm not taking it. I'm just trying to solve some random LeetCode problem. Man, why is that not applying? So mod is less than 0. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I see the bug now. Alright, this problem should not have given me this much trouble. A little bit embarrassed, Brett. But yeah, I'll look at, I'll try and think about what you say here. Dang, it's still not right. What the heck? N. What is going on? How is that going out of bounds or what? Like n plus 1? This should be all right, yeah? Oh, S. So then this, oh, I see now. I see where I messed up, man. Jesus. So many, like, weird things I was doing here. Alright, Jesus Christ. Apologies. What's the difficulty of this one? It's not too bad. I'm just a little rusty. It's a medium problem. But anyways, it's time for me to also end stream. So I'm about to raid somebody with, it's gonna be a raid train, man. I gotta get out of here. Who's doing LeetCode? Nobody is. Oh, this guy is. Oh shit, I know this guy. This guy changed his username. Alright, we're about to go raid Fikra. Hat Knight, what's happening? You just missed me because I'm leaving right now. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Does he live in the same town as me? No, he doesn't live in the same town as me. Well, I don't want to say his business, man. I'll let him say. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone from YouTube, Panic Compiler, see you later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Flash Bites, see you later. Icy Black Deep, Hat Knight, adios amigos, Brett, and yo, it's LJ. Adios, I'll see you guys on Monday, if you're around. Leet Whale, I know you're taking the contest, but see you, and everybody else. Keck, Seaplane 1, Q Ultimus, Liquid Surya, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you next time. You got problems so nice. It took me too long to get that. I'm not happy with my performance. But it's time for me to play Diablo 2, maybe. Adios, amigos.